workplace organization. So we try to say place for everything and everything in its place, and clean and ready to use work atmosphere. So sort, simplify, sweep or shine, standardize and sustain or self-discipline becomes the 5S. So in sorting, these are the 5 S's being used. So sorting is identifying necessary items and remove unnecessary ones from the workplace. Simplifying is where we set in order, we locate items where they need and limit the amount stored by allocating place for everything and what is needed for our process. Sweep or shine is where we visually sweep all the areas, eliminate dirt, and make the workplace shine is called as a sweep or shine. Standardize, we try to come out with standards for sort, simplify, and sweep. We try to come out with the standard procedures and incorporate the first 3 S's into the regular workplace of the people. Sustain or self-discipline is all about making the 5 S a habit, and we make the problems appear and solve them. In a sustainment of self-discipline is making the 5S become a habit for the people. So they sort, simplify, sweep, and standardize it in a regular manner. So that is called as workplace organization. Help us to sustain the improvement of the period of time. Pokayoke is called as mistake proofing or a error proofing, where the objective is to eliminate errors before they occur rather than finding or fixing them. So Pokayoke can be an inexpensive method which can be simple and easy to implement, specific to a problem or a mistake that we are seeing. So it is called as Pokayoke or mistake proofing. An example for a mistake proofing is we are trying to eliminate possibility to make mistakes in it. This is a simple example being given. For example, there's we can see in this particular screw slot that we are looking into, a screwdriver is usually slipping out of the screw slot, and we are seeing that it is sliding against the plastic covers and it is damaging it. So this is considered as a mistake, and it is resulting in defects. So it is it is getting the scratching is happening and the scratches are happening in the screw slot that we are looking. After Pokayoke, we are trying to make the design shape of the screw slot to prevent the screwdriver slipping so that the defects can be completely eliminated. So we try to see what is causing the trouble, and we try to see that so small change to be applied into the screw slot, and we're trying to, so like that we can make smaller changes to the process steps, or the process devices can be used to can make those mistakes can be easily prevented from the processes. It is called as Pokayoke, where we eliminate the possibility of making mistakes. So we're trying to, the objective is, can we make small changes to the process or items in the process so that the mistakes can be reduced in the process. Single minute exchange of die is again for minimizing changeover time in manufacturing operations, where from one batch to another batch, there is a changeover time is required. We are trying to do an SMED. So single minute exchange of die is a theory and a set of techniques that is helping us to look into a changeover of the operations or the equipment set up in under 10 minutes, or within 9 minutes we should be changeover from the changeover time should be reduced from, that is a elapsed time from the completion of the last good part to the completion of the verification of the first good part of the next job. So the changeover of the die, so in manufacturing we have those dies are used for from one batch to another batch. When the die need to be exchanged for a new batch to be produced, the changeover of the die or the equipment part should happen in less than 10 minutes, so in exactly from 1 to 9 minutes it can take. So that is where some of the solution that is usually used is we use a changeover team. So they use this strategy of within 10 minutes they try to change over those equipment parts, or tool when the tools are used. So the tool, when we are using it, it is trying to understand those standardized tools have been developed and we are trying to put it across. So there is a minimum time taken for changing over of the equipment from the current batch to the next batch. So it is called as SMED, or single minute exchange of die. It is only applicable in industries where batch to batch production when it happens and there is an exchange of die should happen. So this is how